Hey y'all. Today happens to be a very sad day in Oz. I feel, and I think a lot of other people would be feeling that too. Because today was our very first death. And it was of a lady that passed away, and she died when she had loved ones around her that knew that they were sick. And whether their conscience was with them or they thought that it wasn't real and nothing would happen to them, well, it did. And their mum passed away. Now, with the believers and non-believers, I feel with this tonight, the loved ones that caused this would have a conscience to bear that would be unbearable, knowing what's happened in the silence of the night, knowing that their mother is no longer there. She's passed away through stupidity, non-believing, non-realising, not having a conscience. Well, unfortunately, they're going to bear that conscience for the rest of their life. And unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be in that situation because they're the non-believers and their loved ones will perish and people's conscience will be with them, and that would be a terrible thing. So what does it take for us to believe that with the vaccinations and getting vaccinated wouldn't be top priority now, and knowing that with this death, the first death, and hopefully it is only the first death and only death through this, but I feel that it won't, and there'll be people that will pass away through other people's conscience, well, other people's actions, and there's a consequence, and that's their loved ones, unfortunately. So is that what it's going to take for people to believe now and understand? Because that would be a terrible thing to have that conscience to bear for the rest of your life, knowing that you will not be with your loved ones. You couldn't be with your loved ones. They've passed away, and that lady passed away, and it was dreadful. And she had no help, no support, nothing. So I couldn't think of anything more terrible and more sad and such a tragedy. So don't make it a tragedy. But with the people that are non-believers, please have a conscience, because your actions are, there is a consequence, and that is your loved ones and others around you. And also, we see ads of people, young ladies gasping for air, and it couldn't be anything more unbearable knowing that does happen and is happening now. And the rate of people going to ICU and intensive care and on ventilators are going up daily. And remember, we don't want to be on one of these, do we? Do we really want to be on one of these? Please have a conscience where an action There's always a consequence. And that lady that passed away, she didn't have a choice, because people around her, their conscience, they had none. Now they bear it for the rest of their life. And that is so sad. But we must learn by this. Like, subscribe and comment. But until next time, look after yourself. Try and keep the best way you know how, with masks, be wise, sanitize, do the things that you've got to keep yourself safe and your families and loved ones and people around you safe. Because this contagion is real and it has declared war on the human race. So remember, have a conscience. Have a conscience. Until next time, my codes: respect, dignity, honour and integrity, and faith will serve you well. But look after yourself.